them back. 1 foot. Good lane one. Okay. Lane 5, forward a foot.
San Diego, UC Santa Barbara, San Diego State, Kansas State, Loyola, Orange Coast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attention. Go. Okay, good job, guys.
Novice Petite, and in lane number 1 is the University of San Diego. In lane number 2, UC Santa Barbara. In lane 3, San Diego State. Lane 4 is Kansas State University. Lane 5, Loyola Marymount and Orange Coast College, and they're on the way down. This is the Women's Collegiate Novice Final. Actually, the Petite Final, as they are approaching the 500-meter mark. The crew in lane number 3, San Diego State University, just made a radical move to try to stay inside their lane markers, and that has put them in a situation to fall back a little bit. And now apparently the crews down there are having trouble, because outside of them, Kansas State had to make a bit of a move to be able to correct their situation. Along the shoreline, this is the University of San Diego. Then they are being challenged by San Diego State University. Despite that course correction, they are still hanging in there. University of California, Santa Barbara also in the hunt in these early stages of this race. Checking all the way to the outside, looking at Orange Coast College and Loyola Marymount also putting in a strong row here in the first part of this Petite Final. Continuing in lane number 1, as they have had since the outset of this race, University of San Diego is hanging on to the lead. In second spot would be UC Santa Barbara, and then it's very tight between Kansas State now and San Diego State. The Aztecs, as I mentioned earlier, had a little bit of a problem staying between the lines, and now they've had another problem, which of course will slow their progress and possibly give Kansas State an opportunity to move up. On the far outside is Loyola Marymount and Orange Coast College, which is not going away. They might be able to sneak away with something on that far outside. On the near side, the University of San Diego continues on the lead. On the far outside of them It appears that Loyola Marymount is making a move, as well as the far, far outside Orange Coast College. University of San Diego along the shoreline. In second spot, UC Santa Barbara, but the two on the outside are not to be ignored, Loyola Marymount and Orange Coast College. Kansas State, check that, San Diego State has trailed back. The Aztecs have had a couple of course corrections that they've had to make, and that certainly has hurt their run down this San Diego Crew Classic course. University of San Diego. On the far outside, Loyola and Orange Coast trying to make a move. Inside to Santa Barbara. San Diego State and Kansas State. University of San Diego moving along the shoreline. They had a bit of a challenge from the far outside from Loyola and Orange Coast at about the 1,250 meter mark. But the University of San Diego has since fought it off and continued to cling to an open water lead. Loyola out in lane number 5, attempting to make a move once again. As our field is beginning to bunch up in the back 4 positions between UC Santa Barbara, San Diego State, Kansas State, and Orange Coast College has not been able to keep pace with Loyola Marymount. This is the University of San Diego with a strong row, looking smart and with open water. Then we're looking at Santa Barbara and Loyola. Santa Barbara on the near side, Loyola on the far side. This would be a battle for second spot. Taking a look at it, almost bow marker to bow marker will give the slight edge to UC Santa Barbara on the near side, Loyola on the far side. Now Kansas State begins to make a move. San Diego State beginning to make a move. And on the outside, Orange Coast College on the lead, and the apparent #1 finisher will be the University of San Diego with open water about 2 boat lengths. But we'll look at a second place finish here between Santa Barbara on the near side and Loyola Marymount on the far side. It is the University of San Diego picking up the victory, and we'll take a peek and see how it works out on the outside there between Loyola and Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara apparently has held them off. Outside is Loyola, and then sneaking up on Kansas State would be San Diego State, and on the far outside that would be Orange Coast College. Made a run at about 1,000 meters, but unable to keep it up from there. And that will do it for today's action in the San Diego Crew Classic, the Women's Collegiate Novice Petite Final on almost a wire-to-wire run, the University of San Diego.
Alan, this is Bob, and I wanted to thank you very much for allowing me to work with you today and the rest of the staff. I look forward to great racing here in San Diego, Mission Bay tomorrow, some great finals. It's going to be a barn burner. I wish everybody the opportunity to come back. Please come back. It's going to be great racing. Don't miss it.
Have you ever thought, hey, it's only one piece of trash? Well, what if stormwater pollution affected you directly?